Hi there, Lloyd Machedo speaking to you from LloydMachedo.com. Who is Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? Today the date is 15th October 2017. Time right now is 3:31 in the afternoon. All right. I just wanted to, I don't know, this video is going to be different. I just wanted to share with you my 26 predictions about what is going to happen in the next 100 years. I normally don't have such videos, but this is going to be the first of many. Okay, first off, whatever, first. So what are my 26 top predictions for 2000? So it's 2017, 2117. Okay. Number one is, within that time, World War III will begin with the United States. Why do I say this? Is because if you actually have a look at United States, its leadership is failing. I mean, every president that is coming up is either faking it or is being unethical. They are in $1 trillion debt, which the easiest thing to do is just wipe it off. And how do you wipe it off? By having a war, crashing the system. So that's the only one. And another thing is, everyone's lying. Everyone's telling you lies, from the politicians to the opposition to the leaders. Everything is fake. I mean, the way you look at September 11, you know, the bombing of the towers, which never made any sense. How can anyone come to the most secure location in the world and do all this? It's everything is just planned out. People just ignore the facts which are just present there. So what I see is World War III will be started secretly by the US, and it'll spread to, they will sponsor these bad guys. They will act like they're bad. They'll just have this big drama, kill millions in the process, even though they both are together. So that's number one. Number two is Twitter, Instagram, Skype, Apple, Snapchat will either close down or no longer exist. In the sense, they'll no longer be relevant, and they'll eventually close down, especially Apple. If you look at Apple's innovations, I mean, Apple X and Apple 8, what are the features? Total crap. And people are, oh, wow, clap your hands. What do you need the emoji for, where you look like a fox or an elephant or a cartoon? I mean, you buy a phone for work. You don't buy a phone for all this nonsense. Then next point is Citibank, Goldman Sachs, Merrill Lynch. They'll no longer be relevant because they have been taking people's money and taking people for a ride, and the only people who are benefiting are the CEOs of the top 1%. The next one is Middle East will no longer attract talent like it used to. They will no longer have the charm. There'll be introduction of taxes. They'll try to make the economy better, but they'll no longer be able to attract top talent. The only people who will go there are the ones who are not getting jobs anywhere else, or people who just want to make a quick buck and get out. But they will definitely not have the power that they once had, especially with oil, because now you'll have all the cars and other machinery that will work on electric. Then next one is YouTube will be replaced as market leader. They'll no longer be as good as it is. There'll be many new competitors who will start storing video, and they will take the lead, offering much more services. Then Apple's iPhone no longer be the market leader. Facebook will no longer be a monopoly. Audi, Volvo, GM, Ford will no longer be dominant. Many of them will close down or merge, and surprising, maybe Indian companies or Chinese brands will take over these companies. Emirates Airlines will no longer be as great as they once claimed because they told too many lies. Etihad may take over, but then again it's going to slip down, and then there'll be a totally new airline that will dominate. Electric cars will take over the world. Next one is India, China, Russia, Asia will emerge as the new superpowers. The economies, the reason being is because of the talent freelancers and highly cost-effective solutions. Then people who have invested billions, or people who have invested their savings, will lose 80%. The only ones who will be rich are the rich upper class. It's not even the lower class and middle class will, as usual, lose everything. People will realize that global warming is fake. The assumptions were all flawed. Globally, the climates will start reversing in terms of cooling down. Another maybe 100 species will go extinct. US will no longer be trustworthy, will no longer be a world leader due to its empty promises, and they'll be completely irrelevant. a new superpower will emerge. We do not know which one that is, but there'll be a new power, most probably from either Asia or from Russia or China. Then there'll be the world will be divided into two hemispheres. The allies on one hand, and the A with the allies, B with the allies. The dollar will also no longer have its importance that it used to. It'll fluctuate. People will seek a new replacement there. People will also seek new alternate replacements. It's no longer going to be stocks and shares. Racism, religious problem, outdated education, mass employment, and corporate structures. Everything will be. There'll be a massive shift in all these problems that are there, like racism. Either it'll grow much more. Religious problems, there'll be new ones. Before the focus was only Muslims. Outdated education, well, they're going to get new replacements there. Mass employment is going to be big. It's going to be really big. 21 is the highest number of youngsters who would no longer want to go and study. In fact, they would want to seek, just developing their skills or getting into business. There'll be more importance to, being online. The education system will also change. There's a very strong predictor there. 99% of what we study today is not going to be of no use. Outsourcing freelancers will occupy a massive share in the market. It'll be very easy to make money those days of making money online will be completely a thing of the past. People will no longer be able to earn money as easily as they did. Government will start taxing businesses for money that they make online. And finally, last prediction is, I think I'll have a son and daughter, and I'll be dead and long forgotten. So those are my predictions. Let me know, which prediction do you think stood out and why? Or what do you agree, which prediction do you agree or don't agree with? I'd love to hear from you. This is Machedo from Machedo.com. This is Machedo, Think Personal Branding. Signing off for now. Goodbye.